Stop letting your surroundings control you. Your environment is an incredibly powerful force that constantly pulls you back to the person you used to be. Every single day, your external world is actively controlling how you think and how you feel. To truly break the habit of being yourself, you have to overcome the deeply ingrained influence of your surroundings. Let's take a close look at a typical day to understand exactly how the environment hijacks your brain. When you wake up in the morning, you likely open your eyes and immediately look at the exact same walls. You reach for your phone and check the exact same social media apps. You walk to the bathroom, look in the same mirror, and have the same self-critical thoughts. You walk into the kitchen, grab the same coffee mug, and eat the same breakfast. You drive the exact same route to work, where you see the exact same coworkers who push the exact same emotional buttons. You perform the same tasks, drive home, watch the same television shows, and go to sleep on the same side of the bed. Your entire day is a continuous series of familiar environmental triggers. Because your brain is an incredibly efficient associative machine, it links specific memories and emotions to the people, places, and things in your life. When you see your boss, a specific neural network fires, and you instantly feel stressed. When you sit on your living room couch, a different network fires, and you feel lethargic. You do not even have to consciously think about it. Your external environment is turning on different circuits in your brain, causing you to think and act in ways that are perfectly equal to your surroundings. If your thoughts dictate your reality, and your environment is dictating your thoughts, then your environment is entirely controlling your destiny. To create a completely new reality, your thoughts must become greater than your environment. You have to be able to close your eyes, disconnect from the physical world around you, and hold on to a vision of the future that is far more compelling than the reality you currently see. This is where the profound concept of mental rehearsal comes into play. Neuroscience has proven that the brain does not know the difference between an experience that happens in the external world and a highly detailed experience that you create purely in your mind. In a fascinating scientific study mentioned by Dr. Dispenza, a group of people were divided into two categories to test the power of mental rehearsal. The first group physically practiced playing a simple sequence of notes on a piano for 2 hours a day over a period of 5 days. Brain scans showed that this group grew entirely new neural circuits corresponding to the finger movements. The second group never physically touched a piano. They simply sat in a quiet room and mentally rehearsed playing the exact same sequence of notes in their minds for the same amount of time. When the scientists scanned the brains of the second group, they found something astonishing. The mental rehearsers had grown the exact same neural circuits as the people who physically played the piano. By simply focusing their thoughts, they had literally changed the physical structure of their brains to look as if the event had already happened. This incredible phenomenon means that you can neurologically prepare your brain for your desired future long before it ever happens. If you want to become a confident, successful entrepreneur, you cannot wait for the success to magically arrive before you begin thinking like one. You must mentally rehearse exactly how you will handle challenges, how you will speak, and how you will walk into a room. You must deeply imagine the environment of your future so vividly that your brain begins to physically rewire itself. When you mentally rehearse an action with deep focus and emotional intensity, you are actively installing the neurological hardware of your future self. By the time the actual event occurs in your physical environment, your brain is already perfectly primed and wired to handle it effortlessly. You will no longer react to your current limiting environment on autopilot because your brain has already been upgraded to match your future environment. You have successfully become greater than the physical world around you. Steps to overcome your environment. Recognize how your daily routine and familiar surroundings automatically trigger old emotional states. Understand that as long as your environment controls your thoughts, your life will never change. Use the power of mental rehearsal to vividly imagine your desired future until it feels completely real. Install the neurological hardware of your new self so your brain operates as if your future has already arrived. Point